Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this class, we will be learning how we can mix our own shades of greens using our primary colors, that is the blue and the yellow, as well as we will also learn how we can change the tone of the green which we already have. Mixing green is quite simple, but sometimes you won't end up getting the exact shade which you want. Alright, so let's study how you can do it. So basically, I'll be using four yellows, that is the Indian yellow, permanent yellow, yellow ochre, and burnt sienna. For the greens, I will be using greenish yellow and permanent green, and for the blue, I'll be using cobalt blue, ultramarine blue, and violet color to mix my greens. First, here I am mixing my cobalt blue color with permanent yellow. Same way, I will mix my ultramarine blue with my permanent yellow color, and let's see the spots we get. Then to the same mix, I will add more of ultramarine to make it little darker. So this way I will keep on changing the amount of blue and brown I mix to my green, and you will see that the colors will change slightly. The more amount of blue I will add to my green, it will make the color darker. And if I mix my burnt sienna to the mix of my yellow and blue color, it will give me earthy olive green color. And you will see, if you have basic yellows and browns in your palette as well as the blue, you can mix n number of shades, n number of greens, so you don't need to buy a lot of green shades, because as it is a secondary color which you get by mixing your blues and yellows together, you can always mix your greens. This is very important, especially when you are a landscape artist. Getting different shades of green is so important because you always end up painting some grasses or mountains, so you will always need the green color with you. All right, so we have already see what all mixes we get once we mix the yellow color to our blue color. Now let's study, what if we have the pre-mixed green color and what if we add the blue and the yellow shade on it. So I've already added the yellow to my permanent yellow color which I had. To the same color, I added a little bit of blue to make it darker. And the last swatch, you will see that I added dioxide purple or the purple color, and you will see that it will just tone down that color and make it little duller. Now I will repeat the same step for my yellowish green color. Same way, adding a bit of yellow, adding a bit of blue, and then adding a bit of purple to it. Same way, now let's see what all mixes we will get with the Indian yellow color. So mixing Indian yellow with cobalt blue, and this is the color which we get. Now let's suppose I want a very dark green color. What I'll do is I will take the green color which I have. I will add a lot of ultramarine blue to make it little darker and swatch it down for you. Then I will add a bit of black to it to make it even darker. Now I would always recommend using a bit of indigo to make your greens darker, because otherwise the whole color turns black at one point, which you don't want. Adding the darker blue color helps the green stay a little bit fresh. So this is how you mix your greens. The more dark blue color you will add to your green, it will get darker, and more light or the yellow color you will add, the color will get lighter and lighter. So we have already mixed our greens, we have already studied how you can do that. Now let's study how you can use different shades of green to paint the tree. Alright, so here I'm just drew the tree. You'll see that the sun will hit from the top end part, so the bottom would be darker. So first I am applying a light shade of green color, that is a mix of green and a bit of permanent yellow. Once I've applied the first layer, I will use the same yellow green color, but I will add a bit of blue to make it darker, and I will paint the second layer just at the bottom because I want the top portion to be light because that's where the sunlight is hitting. Now with each layer I will go darker and darker, that is, I will keep on adding a bit of blue to it, and I will keep on layering that color. So I will do it multiple times, and it with each layer I will go darker and darker, and by that you mean I will keep on adding blue to it. So this is the smaller version, this is just the example. Once you know how to do it, we will paint the larger tree, the same one but a larger one, so you will get the better idea. It's quite simple. All you have to do is first apply the very light color of green. You can add yellow to make it lighter. Once you have applied the first layer, you will have to go darker and darker to create those shadows. So to make it darker, if you have added yellow to your green, first add the green color to make one shade darker, and then keep on adding the blue color. You can either add cobalt blue or ultramarine blue or indigo, whichever color you want, but you should know the exact shade you will get while you mix or you add the blue color. Alright, so yeah, here I'm repeating the same step, but this time we will paint the larger trees. So I'm drawing the circle so that I know that the bottom of those circles I have to paint a darker color as the sun again is hitting from the left hand side. Alright, so here we will repeat the same step all over again. I will mix a bit of Indian yellow to my yellowish green to make it lighter, and first apply that color on all the parts of the trees, and then we will go darker with each layer. Here I'm using 2B brand watercolors to mix all my greens and to paint the tree. They are super affordable, plus they re-wet beautifully. So I really love these colors. I will link them down below in the description box. I also have a code that is Shri through B, which you can use while shopping these colors, and you will get amazing discounts on that. So definitely check them out. And for the other materials where I'm using my round brush, I will link that down below too. And for the paper I'm using brustro watercolor paper, so I will link all the materials down below. Make sure that you check it out before leaving. Also, do let me know in the comments down below if this class was helpful to you, and also let me know what you would like to see more on this channel. I would love to create that for you. I have a lot of painting videos, like painting different kinds of landscape, already up on my channel, so definitely check them out. And other than that, I also have in-depth videos on painting different landscape step by step on Skillshare. So if you are on Skillshare, then do check out my classes. I will also link that down below in the description box. In case you are not on Skillshare and you want to try that platform, then just use my link down below and you will get 30 days free access on all the classes on that platform. So if you are very serious about studying or about knowing watercolor as a medium, then definitely check that out, because you will get a lot of classes on that platform, plus you will improve a lot watching those classes. Alright, so we are almost done with the painting the tree, and you will see that with each layer we have added, it gives a lot more depth to our tree. And we have just used 3 to 4 colors to paint the greens or to create our own greens, that is the blue, the yellow, and the green color itself. But again, if you don't have green, you already know how you can mix that by mixing your blue and yellow color together. So now let's complete the bottom part, and then I will take my black pen and I will draw the outline of the tree using that pen so that it will get much more structure. You can use any black pen you have with you, not necessary you should have the exact same one. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next video. Bye.